I'm back from a week's trip to Mexico where I came down with a stomach bug and subsequently have brought home a cold. But I don't think that means that I can't do yoga. In fact, I think a little bit of movement will help keep things going. So I wanted to share a little practice with you today, building off of what we did last week. So last week we did a little bit of warm up. You can find that in the archive section. I'll include a link. So you can build off that with this routine that we're going to do today. But before we get into that, I want to start with a little grounding. I always think it's important to come to the mat with intention. So come to your mat, close your eyes, take a comfortable seat, and take a moment to arrive here, right now, in this moment. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, but be right here. Keeping the eyes closed, being fully present in everything that's in this moment. Ground down through your sit bones, lift through the top of your head, bring your shoulders up into your ears, and relax your shoulder blades down your back, nice and slow. Relax the muscles of your face. I can feel them clenching. Let them relax and let go. Do a full scan of your body. Do you feel any tension anywhere? Acknowledge it and let it be. Let your awareness move inward to your breath. We always bring it back to the breath. The breath is the vehicle that yokes the mind and the body. So begin to lengthen your inhalation. And exhale out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And then just in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and then out through the nose. Just keeping this slight ujjayi breath. I'm going to read a passage from Eric Schiffman's book, Yoga, the Spirit and Practice of Moving into Stillness. Chapter 1. The peace within you. Imagine a spinning top. Stillness is like a perfectly centered top, spinning so fast it appears motionless. It appears this way not because it isn't moving, but because it's spinning at full speed. Stillness is not the absence or negation of energy, life, or movement. Stillness is dynamic. It is unconflicted movement. Life in harmony with itself, uninhibited, unconflicted participation in the moment you are in, when you are wholeheartedly present with whatever you are doing. So that's what we try to find with yoga. We try to be like that perfectly centered top, spinning so fast at full speed that it stays centered. Not easily knocked off course. So let's make your way into child's pose. We're going to come into a wide leg child's pose. Toes together, knees out wide, and then pressing back. Reaching your fingers out as far as you can, and then gently bringing your head to the mat. Letting your head rest on the mat. Shifting your weight back into your sit bones. And imagine that I'm going to come back and press down on your sacrum to help press your sit bones back into the earth. Take a few big, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then find the ujjayi. In through the nose, out through the nose. Walk your hands over to the right as far as your fingers will go. You can even take your right hand and reach it over top of your left, stretching out through the entire left side of the body. Big breathing here. And then walk your hands back through center and over to the other side, taking your right hand over top of the left if that feels right to you, pressing down through your sit bones. Just breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, big breathing. Then bringing your hands back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your sit bones. Coming in a downward facing dog, come high up on your toes, lift your hips towards the ceiling, press your heels back and down. So really try to distribute your weight evenly between your feet and your hands. We're like an upside down V. Shake your head no, nod it yes. Let it be heavy. The inner eyes of your elbows should be looking at one another. And then if it feels right to you, you can float your right leg up towards the ceiling, pressing out through your heel, three-legged dog. And then one foot comes down and the left foot goes up, reaching high. Big breath here. And then bringing your foot back down. Walk your feet up to your hands. We're going to come into a standing forward fold. Deep bend in your knees. Take hold of your elbows and hang or rock from side to side. Just letting all of the weight of the world release out of you. Shake it out nice and slow. Then I always like to bring a little twist into this. So find stillness, centering yourself over your knees. Release your hands down outside of your feet. Keep a deep bend in your knees here. And we're going to take our right hand to our left ankle. And we're going to lift our left arm up towards the ceiling, straightening your left leg, keeping a deep bend in your right knee. Looking up at your fingers. And breathe. And switch sides, taking your left hand to your right ankle. Your right arm lifts up, reach high. Straight right leg, deep bend in the left knee. And then bring your hand back down. Standing forward fold, relax everything forward, deep bend in the knees. Keep that deep bend in your knees as you ragdoll up, one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Bring your shoulders up into your ears and then take your shoulder blades down and around. Relax it down. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Your feet are directly underneath your hips. You're reaching down. So finding Tadasana at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms lift up, reach high. Bring your hands together, reach up. Reach back, little back bend, stand tall, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, lengthen forward, and fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. So you have two choices here. I'm going to demonstrate both choices. First, we can do knees, chest, and chin. Knees come down, chest and chin come down on the mat, booty stays in the air, and then bring your belly down. Lift up through the top of the head, little cobra, and then press back to downward facing dog. Or you can do chaturanga. Once you step back to plank, you can lower down, not bringing your shoulders any further down below your elbows, keeping a 90-degree angle, and then upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Play with either variation that feels right in your body. We'll do two more. Look between your hands, walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through, fold. Inhale, arms reach up, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale, arms lift up, reach up. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway. And fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, yogi's choice. Listen to your body. Up dog, down dog. Five breaths, downward facing dog. In through your nose, out through your nose, nice and smooth, relax. Feel your way in. Look between your hands, step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. Lengthen through, fold. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms lift up, reach up. Swan dive forward. Inhale to lengthen and fold. Plant your hands, take it to plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing. 5 breaths. It's a moving meditation. Sun salutations are a moving meditation to warm up the body. Look between your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Lengthen through, fold. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving into Surya Namaskar B, bend your knees, inhale to chair. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. And fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Step through, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Plant your back foot down. Front knee is over top of your ankle. Arms lift up. Look up between your hands. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Press out through your feet. Hands come down. Step back to plank. Lower down. Upward. Downward. Float your left leg up, reach high. Step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms lift. Look up between your hands. Relax your shoulders. Hands come down. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Down dog. 5 breaths. You can rest in downward facing dog. You can rest in child's pose. Listen to your body. What's it asking for? Look between your hands. Step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. Lengthen through. Fold. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair. Straighten your legs, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. And fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing. Left leg lifts up, reach high. Step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms lift, look up. Hands come down. Step back to plank. Lower down. Upward. Downward. Left leg lifts up, lift high, reach high. Step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms lift up, reach up. Look up. Hands come down. Step back to plank and lower. Up dog. dog or child's pose. 5 ujjayi breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. 3, 2, and 1. Look between your hands, step, hop, or float. Send your heart through, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair. Straighten your legs, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last Surya Namaskar B, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Fold, Uttanasana. Lift to lengthen. Fold, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank, lower down. Upward, downward. Lift your left leg, reach up, step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms lift, reach up. Hands come down, step back to plank, lower. Up dog, down dog. Float your right leg, left leg up, this time reach high, step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms lift up, reach up. Hands come down, step back to plank, and lower. Upward, downward. 5 breaths. Three, 2, 1. Look between your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Send your heart through, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, reach up and release hands to heart center. Let's come down onto our mat for Shavasana. Come all the way down onto your back. Hands come down at your sides and relax. Releasing everything. You stay there in Shavasana. Close your eyes and let go of anything you're still holding on to. Let it all be. Stay here for as long as you'd like. Remember, you can link these videos together for a longer workout. You can do the Sun Salutations together over again if you'd like another round. So play with the videos. Use them just to spark your own practice and your own imagination, because that's what it's all about anyway. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.